Let's go across to my colleague Arvind Gunasekar, who's monitoring this story. Arvind, Nupur Sharma now approaching the Supreme Court, asking for some relief, asking that all the cases against her be transferred to Delhi, where because it will not be possible for her to travel to all of these states and to respond to all of these cases against her, saying that there are death threats that she is facing. But the courts then coming down hard, perhaps speaking out for the first time, pointing out that there have been huge reverberations and a huge fallout to her statements made on that live TV show.
Yeah, Sarah, Supreme Court has come down heavily on Nupur Sharma for her controversial remarks. In fact, Supreme Court has said because of her loose tongue and loose words, a huge issue has come out because of her loose comments. And in fact, Supreme Court has also questioned why she has filed the petition under a deceptive name, because he has not put her name on the petition. For which senior advocate Maninder Singh, who's appearing for Nupur Sharma, told the court that because she has threat and that's why she didn't reveal her name. But Supreme Court is not convinced with that. In fact, when that was the response from her lawyer, Supreme Court asked whether she has threat or she has become the security threat for the country. That was the pointed question that Supreme Court asked her lawyer, and also very strong remarks from Supreme Court saying that her remarks, her comments have ignited emotions across the country. And Supreme Court also said that this lady is single-handedly responsible for what is happening in the country. This is in reference to the Udaipur incident. Also, Supreme Court has also asked regarding the conduct of the Delhi police. In fact, when her counsel pointed to the court that there have been several series of FIRs. First FIR was registered in Delhi, and across the country several such FIRs have been registered, for which the Supreme Court asked, let's not get into the conduct of the Delhi police, because they also referred to the arrest of Zubair in an indirect way, saying that the Delhi police has taken an action against a person for her comments, but Delhi police has not acted against her. So that's why Delhi, as of this moment, Supreme Court has not given any kind of relief to Nupur Sharma to this particular effect on her petition seeking transfer of all FIRs to one particular police station. In fact, Nupur Sharma also told, through her counsel, told the court that the magistrate is all set to summon her, and that's why she has threat, and that's why she cannot travel across the country for all the FIRs, for which Supreme Court said that because she is a spokesperson of a ruling party, that does not mean that the power gets onto someone's head, and this is smacks of arrogance because she has challenged the magistrate summons, and that's why Supreme Court said that there should have been that she should have cooperated with the investigation. Those were the remarks of Supreme Court, and her lawyer is still insisting that there should be some kind of a relief because there have been series of FIRs across the country, but Supreme Court has not come to her relief at least this moment.
And Arvind, these would be the first really strong words that we've heard because though the BJP has removed her from her post, denounced her statements, there has really been no crackdown on her. And Nupur Sharma actually has been silent and missing over the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, Sarah, she is missing in action, and that's why even this petition also she has been, this petition was filed under a deceptive name because they didn't want to reveal her identity when she moved Supreme Court, but Supreme Court did not take it kindly also. Supreme Court has questioned the very reason for coming with a deceptive name, asking her counsel why did she file a petition under deceptive name, for which her counsel said that she is facing threat. That's why Supreme Court remarked saying that it's not whether she is facing threat or she has become the national security threat. Those were the questions from Supreme Court, and Supreme Court has again asked that when a matter is sub judice, what was the need, what was the reason, or what was the need for making such controversial remarks that have ignited the emotions across the country. They've also referred to the sad incident, unfortunate or a barbaric incident that happened in Udaipur, and they've also questioned the Delhi police on the arrest of an individual. Hereby, they did not name the person who has been arrested, but in indirect reference it is to Zubair's arrest by Delhi police. But again, Supreme Court has also asked, saying that if there are FIRs across the country, then she should cooperate with the investigation, for which senior advocate Maninder Singh, referring to a judgment in a similar case wherein when FIRs were registered across the country, Supreme Court came to an intervention and then transferred all FIRs to one particular state. Here in Nupur Sharma wants all the FIRs to be transferred to Delhi. In fact, her counsel told the Supreme Court saying that the first FIR was indeed registered in Delhi, and that's why the subsequent FIRs that have been registered across the country should also be transferred to Delhi, and that's why Supreme Court has not taken it very lightly. Supreme Court said if that's the reason, go to High Court, because High Court, the petitioner can also move High Court, but why did the petitioner come to Supreme Supreme Court directly, and that's why Supreme Court has not intervened in this matter as of this moment. In fact, Supreme Court also made a very strong remark when they said that in a democratic country, everyone has the right to speech, everyone has the right to make their remarks, for which Supreme Court said that in a democracy, everyone has the right to speak. In a democracy, also grass has the right to grow, and also donkey has the right to eat. So that also Supreme Court is saying that everything is right under the Constitution. One has the right, a fundamental right to speech. But in this particular case, Supreme Court is conscious of the fact that this has ignited emotions across the country, and whatever happening subsequent to that particular speech is something the Supreme Court is not taken very kindly, and that's why Supreme Court has not given any interim relief to Nupur Sharma, at least till this moment.
Arvind, many questions have been asked, especially as we've seen the horrific fallout of her statements in Udaipur last week. Many questions have been asked as to where Nupur Sharma has been all of this while, out free, even though her statements have sparked off so many horrific repercussions all across the country. And that has come up today in this hearing in court, where the Supreme Court, as you point out, has not just come down hard on Nupur Sharma, but they've also come down very hard on the Delhi police, because questions have been raised about why Nupur Sharma continues to be free, and how far has the Delhi police moved on this matter. The Supreme Court asking why was there only one FIR in Delhi? What happened in that FIR? Her lawyer then responding saying she has joined the probe, and Justice Kant then saying what happened after that? Why have we stopped there? There must have been a red carpet laid out for you, a red carpet. The Supreme Court, Arvind, also coming down hard on the Delhi police for their lack of action seemingly in this case?
Yeah, in fact, Sarah, this particular argument, if you want to put it in context, they wanted to say that the first FIR was indeed registered in Delhi, and all other FIRs are subsequent FIR, and that's why all the FIRs should be clubbed to Delhi FIR, and then the FIRs that have been registered across the country, let it be in Maharashtra, let it be in Andhra Pradesh, let it be in Telangana, let it be in Jammu Kashmir, should be transferred to Delhi. That was the argument. But Supreme Court even there raised the pointed question: if the first FIR was registered in Delhi, what happened subsequent to that particular FIR? Did she join the probe? For which her counsel said that she has joined the probe. And then the judges asked them again, so what did Delhi police do after that? Because that's a pointed question, because if they are seeking a relief that all the FIRs should be clubbed to the Delhi police FIR, and then the Delhi police, if the Delhi police is a competent authority to investigate this particular case, that's why Supreme Court is actually questioning the conduct of the Delhi police in this very case. They are saying that Supreme Court is questioning the Delhi police. What did they do after registration of an FIR? So that's the question that Supreme Court has asked, but her counsel was not in a position to answer that, because that's something that the Delhi police has to answer. But her counsel is still insisting on that fact that because the first FIR was registered in Delhi, and that's why all the FIRs should be clubbed to Delhi police FIR, and Delhi police should be allowed to investigate this matter, and Delhi police alone should be allowed to investigate this matter. That's the kind of relief that Nupur Sharma is asking. But Supreme Court, even till this moment, is not very convinced this argument. Supreme Court is still insisting, why didn't she go to High Court?